What's up? Bro, no laughing. Dude, you know what, chat? The clip channels have got soft as well, you know. Goated MMA's clip channel comment section is like, it's not even funny. I can't believe they're joking about this. Like, come on, man. I tried not to laugh, but dude, chat was just going off with jokes about the Ngannou situation. Nice vid, brah. Thank you for the $2, dude. I thought it was a pretty decent one. I'm only going to go live here for about 45 minutes or so. I'm not going to go live for long. Thank you for the $2. Buck versus Cuck. Let's go. Let's ouge. Oi, buddy. Oi. The UFC needs back Joe Silva. What do you think? Thank you for the $2. Yes. But I don't really know how much better of a job he did. It was just less matchups to make because there's less fighters. Thank you for the $1 Hap Chandler. Can I wheel kick Belal? No. Thank you for the $2, dude. I appreciate you. You'll get it for going live again. I was losing my sanity without y'all. I wanted to go live a little bit earlier, but I hit shoulders and ate another bit of food and did my video and realized that you need to wait about half an hour after you've eaten a full plate of food before you do a video. Otherwise, you just start fucking getting acid reflex. Impression of Ngumbo paying $45.70 African hospital fees. No, calm down. If you don't know, Ngannou, according to the reports we've seen, killed a kid in Africa. But no major things have picked up on it. But a lot of Cameroonian news sites have picked up on the fact that he mowed down a kid on a motorbike. He hit a kid with a motorbike. Don't be sorry for laughing. Shit was funny as fuck. Yeah, but the clip channel comment section as of right now on Go MMA, they don't seem to think it's funny. At all. Let's get those gifted memberships going, boys. Papa needs his greenback. What's up, MMA Guru, my long-time supporter? You lost it. Kenny Louise MMA debunked your bit on Layla Garry. There's no debunking to be done. Thank you for the 2. Quit being soy and pick JDM like a Chad. JDM TKO round 3. Thank you for the $2. Have you seen the recent pics of Figueiredo? Yeah, he looks fat as shit. That's probably why the fucking odds are so all over the place. Impression of Ian giving Connor permission to sleep with his wife. Please! At least I'm keeping it Irish. Thank you for the $5. Impression of Goddard pulling Francis over on his motor. Oi! Oi! No, it's over. Thank you for the 2. Mowed down. All right. People forget man, motorcycles and crack. Kid was part of a rival child soldier war band. Thank you for the $2, guys. The myth, the man, the legend, Garam removed. Lol. Garam Kutsaledze removed from the UFC, huh? Crazy stuff. Traveling to America same time as you, working as a Christian camp counselor. Got to teach those jits some Bryce Mitchell values. Enjoy your trip. Thank you for the $9 New Zealand, dude. Shout out to you, Blob Crusader V2. Clip channel comment section are such pussies. I know, like, have a laugh. I know, but it is what it is. Thank you for the 5. Impression of the kid. No. Stop, man. Stop this shit. Who should Nick Diaz fight next? Some of them are stop. You know, just stop, man. God, they can't make a meme out of this. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? Nick Diaz fight next? I don't know. The California Fire Department, because he started those forest fires. We know he did. It's sad as fuck, but I'm the fastest man on the planet, and Francis's voice makes me laugh every time. There you go. There you go. Look at the size of this chip. You seeing this? One Francis Mutumbo on a bike versus 100 gorillas. Shut up, man. Unless you're in the stream, it's going to seem bad out of context. Stop worrying about what random YouTube comments think, man. I don't worry about it. It does get annoying with it. There's nothing that can be done to make them appreciate any clip that they watch all the time. You know? It is what it is. Thank you for the $5 coconut shrimp. I appreciate the $5, dude. Thank you. Coconut shrimp, thank you for the $2. Thank you, man. I appreciate the donos. Impression of Chandler getting upset at Francis for flattening the Cameroonian boy he wanted to adopt. It was a girl, but no. Thank you for the $5, man. Natty John Jones. Appreciate you. Conversation between CTE Volk and people forget, man, Rogan. I see. You know, I never forget a thing, so stop fucking saying I do. People forget, man. Oh, listen, I fucking don't. And if you keep saying it, I'm going to fucking headbutt you. Impression of Anthony Smith, if that was his... No, everyone chill, man. Thank you for the 5. You're attacking my family is what you want me to say. Calm down. Damn, my messages aren't showing up on donated chats. You can type it here, Coconut Shrimp. I'll see it. I'll look out for it. You have a pink picture, so it will stick out. So say what you want to say. I'll read it in chat if it didn't work. Impression of Jones saying, at least I didn't kill anyone. All right, thank you for the 3. Calm down, dude. How does Volkanovski keep the belt? He beats Evloev. I reckon he does beat Evloev. Impression of Rogan commentating on a Pakistani-Indian poo throwing war is what you wanted. Get out of there. You're in his world now, friend. Pakistanis, get out of India. You're in their world now. You started a war you can't win. He developed this poo throwing technique at 36 years old. Ask Joey to collab with you. He wouldn't say your name. I know, he's a weirdo. But it is what it is. Fat cunt. Impression of Hapsy and Francis barreling towards his hers. No, stop, man. Thank you for the 2. Chill out on him, man. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Anyone Canadian here? Any Canadians about? 51st state dead. UK? Yeah. Or Canada. You talking about Canada as the 51st state? Impression of Ngannou running over CTE Volk. No, dude, stop the just non-stop Ngannou jokes, please. Please stop. It's relevant to the news, but I'm going to take it out of title next stream then, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. The stink weapons have no effect on them. All right. The stink weapons, you mean? Why do they call you Pig Boy? Yeah. Are you still doing the collab with MMA experts when he reaches 100k? I'll go on his channel for an interview and a collab if he does 100k subs. Yeah, sure. I said it when he had like 8k or something, or 10k, so why not? Even Grey Shirt recognizes the gayness in his comment section. What's he been saying? Beep, boop, boop. Beep, 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 boop, boop. I mean, there's no... These motherfuckers in chat going to hell. By the way, if Guru is too much... No, it's alright. You can keep it up. Dude, these jokes are fucking crazy, though. You see, one of the comments was impression of Donkey Kong running over Princess Peach in Mario Kart. Jeez, how did chat come up with this shit? You know what I mean? You actually are the funniest chat there is, and it's annoying. It really is. Does anyone just sit in here just to see what chat's saying? Impression of Paddy on saying Scousers don't... Hey, I'm Scouser, lad. We don't get run over. Oh, fucking shut up, man. Impression of Ian Garry getting trampled by a herd of goats. Help! I didn't think they had goats in Brazil. Thank you, Guru. Come by Oklahoma on the US trip. I shall consider it for sure. Thank you for the $2 coconut shrimp. There you go. Your message came through that time. Beep. Babine. Thank you for the 2. Free James Krause. He's free, I'm pretty sure. I think he's actually free. If you start going bald, will you try and save it? Yeah, but I don't think I ever will go bald. Thank you for the $2. I mean, my hairline's not great anyway. Like, it's not like a fucking box front, but I'm a white guy, so it is what it is. But I don't think I'll ever go bald. You know what I mean? I'm not going to start losing it. No one in my family does, so I'll be suspicious if that happens. Thank you for the $2, Orion Monsanda. Impression of MMA Joey being thrown to a wall by a gorilla. Thank you for the 2. You probably make a squeaky noise. Impression of Kane asking Francis for his technique so it's not attempted next time. Thank you for the 5. Calm down. You're completely out on Bryce Mitchell, right? He's bad. No, I don't think he's... I think he can beat other fighters, but yeah, against top-level comp, I'm definitely might pick against him in the future, but I'll always be rooting for him. You know what I mean? Impression of Smith saying poor girl should have used... No, thank you for the $2. Jesus. What happened with Francis? He killed a girl in a motorcycle crash, basically. Is what the reports in Cameroon are saying. I'm Dunedin, last men of the north. All right, man. You are on drugs every time you're on stream, and it's enjoyable at this point. Thank you for the 2. Rockets Warriors, good game. Tune in, last minutes. I shall. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. Just a quick thanks to you, Guru. You do more than you know for us losers than you know. Thank you, man. I appreciate the 5. Speak for yourself there, mate. Don't bring the rest of the chat down. Who would you have as coaches for the next season of Tough? Ian, Garry, and Joaquin Buckley. Thank you for the 5 Australian dollars. Or Ilya and Makachev. Like, I think we need to bring back really hyped matchups being on Tough. You know? Thank you for the 5. Impression of Garry hopping on his motorbike trying to be Ngannou. I dream of being him. James Krause was a sick fighter too, so underrated. Thank you for the $2. Dude, James Krause, remember when he stepped up the day of the fight? Nobody's been more badass than that. And he beat Trevin Giles that time as well. That was a robbery. Impression of Smith saying, on concrete, I would have survived. All right, thank you for the 2. On Canada is officially gayer than AIDS. All right. Thank you for the $2, dude. Appreciate that. And soon to be darker. Dan Ige. Yeah, Dan Ige. Oh, yeah, he stepped up on a day's notice too, I guess. Yeah, sorry. He did. But he didn't do it upper weight class like James Krause. James Krause was a former lightweight. He fought at middleweight against Trevin Giles on a day's notice. People forget, man. I know he fought sometimes at welterweight, but he was a former lightweight. And he went up a weight class. How did this happen? I don't know who Trevin Giles was supposed to fight, but yeah. His opponent fell out, and James Krause was in the corner of one of his fighters on the event. It was at 165. Ige fought. Yeah, but it was against someone in his weight class, you know what I'm saying? That just means that he doesn't have to cut the weight. James Krause was in the corner of someone on the card, and they literally said backstage, so-and-so just fell out, and he overheard them and said, I'll take it, and just stepped in and took the fight. Francis that's actually so fucking cool when you think about it like that, right? They literally overhears, like, rumors backstage that, dude, someone fell out of the Trevin Giles fight, and he just hears and goes, hey, I'm going to take this Trevin Giles fight in the corner of someone else. Francis got driving lessons from Jing Liang. True that. Thank you for the $3. Calm down, man. Ian Garry doesn't want to fight Buckley. I think it's just a ploy to get Joaquin in bed with his wife. All right. Thank you for the $7 Canadian. That's badass. What the fuck? I never heard of that. Yeah. I mean, look at the weigh-ins. What was the James Krause? He literally took the fight on the weigh-in day. I'm fairly certain. James Krause versus Trevin Giles. UFC 247. Watch the weigh-ins and watch when James Krause walks out. They literally announced the fight at the fucking weigh-ins. You know? Because the fight fell through and they announced it at the fucking weigh-ins because it literally happened like an hour before. Save the day shit was sick. I like that, dude. That had aura. If you would have won that fight, that would have been a star-making performance. You get an extra 2 for putting me on Krause Law. I mean, you know, the Krause Law is just the gambling stuff, but he was a pretty cool fighter. They need to rebook Hooker versus Gaethje for 318. No, we need Pimlet versus Gaethje now, and if they want to do Arman in a fight, they could do Arman versus Hooker. But if they do Topuria Makachev, I mean, good lord. It's sounding like no, don't you think, chat? It's sounding like we're going to get Topuria versus Oliveira first. Is what it's seeming like for June. For the interim belt or some shit, you know? Antonio Arroyo is what Tapology says. That's who was supposed to fight Trevin Giles, yeah. Joe Rogan and Ngannou developed a spinning right kick at 38. All right, thank you for the 5. Ian can't fight Buck. The middle of the fight, handshakes and fist bumps will just be gang signs. All right, dude. Thank you for the $5, man. Felder coached and fought on a day's notice, no? Mike Perry fight? I don't know if that was a day's notice. Mike Perry fight? Lucas Tracy upload? What's this? Is he doing fighters versus a gorilla? Animal expert weighs in on 100 men versus one gorilla fight. Who wins? Yeah. Perfect. Banger alert, dude. This one could go viral. There you go. Big matchup. I got a comment on it anyway. Is what it is. I got a comment on the vid. Quick. Krause versus Giles was a brutal robbery. I don't think it was that bad, but I reckon you could have given it to Krause. It would have been cooler if they did as well. Is Jones fighting Tom or did he drop out? Apparently it's still happening according to Tom. That's what he's hearing. Looking forward to your move so you don't have to do 3 a.m. streams. We appreciate it, Grind Guru. Thank you very much for the $5, dude. That'd be way better. Way better. Who wins, Pat Barry versus 100 of Hap's classmates? Thank you for the 2. I'm not sure. Pat Barry. Oh, God. What am I even reading? Jesus. Hopefully the classmates. Which was more devastating? Francis KO versus Overeem or his most recent finish? I'd say the Bruno Ferreira win was more devastating for sure. Yeah, that one. Why does the UFC not promote beef? I think it's because they're trying to be all official and shiz now or just rarded. All right. Thank you for the 26 months of membership, dude. What's up and coming welterweight will achieve GOAT status next? What up-and-coming welterweight will achieve GOAT status next? Belal could soon if he keeps winning, but it's going to be JDM. I could see Brady going on a bit of a tear. When they asked me, they say, why don't you try to help these MMF? Because they won't understand. These motherfuckers, because they won't understand. I don't know what you're saying, Trevor G, but thank you very much for the $5, dude. Why are you running? Somewhere in Cameroon, probably. Ripped to the girl who died. My uncle died. Yeah, it's sad. It is sad. I know people are always trying to make jokes about it, but it is kind of sad, obviously. But we don't even know if it's fully legitimate, though. You know what I'm saying? Do-do-do. 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 Yeah, 17 so young. Life is so short. I know, dude. It is lame. Yep, confirmed Ngannou was using it. All right, let me just not read them if they ain't fucking donations, at least. I was rewatching Ian versus Prates. Prates built like Woodson, low-key. He is built like Woodson, he is. He's kind of soy, if we're being honest. Ian Garry will soon replace Forrest Griffin at UFC. True. Thank you for the $2. He will. He'll be on the Jackson pod before we know it, dude. Dude, that clip of him talking to Jamal Hill, have you seen the recent video that I put out? It's so fucking weird, man. Like, you meet Jamal Hill and that's the first fucking thing that you do. So fucking strange. Very, very strange, man. An African 17 is like 50 Western years, though. All right, calm down. Forrest Griffin, more like Forrest Gump. All right, guys. There you go. Forrest Gump, I guess. Bedtime's picking JDM to beat Belal, so you have to pick Belal for JDM to pull through somehow and become champ. No, I am actually going with JDM. I was rewatching the Leon Edwards fight. I put a tweet up about it earlier, dude. The Leon Edwards-Belal fight, that is. Dude, Belal ain't do that much. You know what I mean? He really didn't do that well. The new era of these, like, Middle Eastern guys and Muslim guys being called dominant for winning a 48-47 decision has to fucking stop, man. Don't you think? That's honestly the new era. The fuck did Leon do? Dude, Leon won round 3 and 5 on damage. He just did. He straight up did. He reversed nearly every position on the ground as well and ended up on top. He just didn't do fuck all from there. If JDM is reversing those positions, if JDM is like, first of all, he'll handle the moment on the feet better because he doesn't back up like Leon Edwards does and he can actually stand his base. He may get taken down more, but he'll get back up, man. Leon had Belal melting in round 5. At the end of it, at the very end of it, yeah. But round 1 is competitive round. He hit Belal with big knee, big elbow, big punches, you know, but Belal took him well. I want to be just like you, Mr. Hill. Please pound late. I know, it's so weird, man. That beautiful black skin. Ian Garry's so fucking strange. I posted it in my recent video. Fucking weirdo. We all cannot wait to watch Bo Nickel this week. I think he wins, but yeah. It's going to be a good one. Impression of Belal and Ariel dogging each other for Ramadan. Thank you for the $2. Belal and Ariel dogging each other for Ramadan. All right, I don't know, man. You're an absolute fucking bitch. You know that? Shut up. There goes your school. 2 public streams and members in a vid. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. People forget, man. Impression of GSP, Ananda Scam Silvar. GSP. Arguing over who's higher on the poo for poo list. I did more poo than you. Man, I don't think you do more poo than me, man. Cameroon Media earning those bonus bananas. All right, shut up, dude. Chandler, Ian, Dalby, Forrest, the race, Kirks. Thank you for the 2. It's pathetic. Who's the first one? Oh, Chandler, yeah. Dude, the adoption's coming soon for Ian fucking Garry, man. I totally forgot about Forrest Griffin calling himself racist. I mean, come on, man. Just some weak shit. These white guys get in front of a black person and just fucking fall apart, I swear to God. It's the weirdest shit ever. I totally forgot about Forrest calling him. I've already read it. New video, Guru? Yeah, I posted it earlier. I might post 2 videos tomorrow. What the fuck? I crashed early. We're good. I might post 2 videos tomorrow, sorry. I might post 2 videos tomorrow. I might do the predictions and an Ian Garry Media Day breakdown. But I might, again, save it for the day after, though. I could save it for the day after. Embarrassing how bad footwork and fundamentals are in top-level MMA. Prates just chased Garry with no idea how to cut him off or use angles. He does have an idea, but, like, it's different when you're getting smacked at the legs with kicks and stomped on and, you know. But, yeah, he never got to that sort of flow state of floating side to side, cutting off the cage at all. Literally on a honeymoon right now, but ain't no way I'm missing a stream, Pigster. Thank you for the $5 certified Reddit genius. I appreciate you, man. Ain't no way I'm missing a stream, Pigster. Thank you for the 5, brother. Appreciate you. That one chick has good footwork. Natalia Silva, you mean? Is that who you mean right there? I doubt it, but is that it? On a honeymoon right now, but ain't no way. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. Enjoy your honeymoon, man. Get the fuck out of the stream. Dude, taking all the flavor off your chip before you crunch into it, so it tastes like plantain. Let me tell you, double the enjoyment. You get the enjoyment of a crisp and a plantain. Reddit user moment. Buck versus Cuck is the only Ian Garry fight that could be promoted IMO. That's a big fight right there. I would go as far, chat, and say that Buckley versus Garry is a super fight as well. I would say it's a super matchup. The biggest fight of all time. Literal no shot that honeymoon's real. I mean, his name is a certified Reddit genius, so I think he's swimming in pussy, to be honest with you, mate. So I really believe him on that topic. I really, really do. I really do. I really, really do. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Banana. Da-da-da. Do-do-do. People forget, man. Kevin Holland slept Buckley. He did. Kevin Holland did sleep Buckley. Very good win. Impression of big. All right, calm down. Tips for bald at 23. Turkey up, brother. Turkey up. Or rock that bald look and get fucking yoked and be a savage. Either way, you make your choice. Which way, Western man? Jason Statham or Turkey? Which way? First round of Leon Belal was closer than you think. I know it was. I watched it back. Rewatch? No, I did. I watched it. I've even been saying that. I've been saying round 1 was even really close. Leon hit him with really good shots. Buck versus Cuck could be a pay-per-view if they promoted it right. I'll promote it right, dude. Not a pay-per-view main event, but it could definitely be a fucking 5-round pay-per-view co-main. With the right build-up. If we see Buck versus Cuck, it'll probably be a fight night, which sucks because there'll be no press conference. No, it should be on a pay-per-view card. Balls deep in that guy's mum, but can't miss the stream. All right, thank you for the 2. Stink Stank Stinkaroo, MMA Guru loves doo-doo and fart. Thank you for the $2, dude. I'm at my grandma's funeral, but ain't no way I'm missing a stream, Pigster. Good one. Have you had tongue tacos or cabeza tacos? No, I've not had those. What the fuck are those? Oh, I don't want to... Is it a sexual thing? Thank you for the $2. I'm not going to Google that. Oh, this guy told me to watch the fucking NBA game at the end. Area was inside info. Ian's wife got dogged by Connor. Okay, well, there you go. Golden State Warriors leads 2-1. Dude, they're up here in the last moment as well. Did Draymond Green actually do anything, or is he just celebrating? Oh, a guy missed a shot in front of him, basically, and he's taking full credit for it. I hate that shit, chat. I know it's defense and shit, and he's going to get amped up about it. But you didn't do anything. You just were there in front of them, and they missed. Half the time, that is what happens in NBA. It's just people getting, like, crazy credit for something they didn't even do. You know? Impression of certified Reddit genius beating his fiance for trying to sleep with him during his personal guru time. No, I'm not going to impersonate that. No, just classic Mexican protein tacos. All right, now I definitely don't believe you. Thank you for the 2. Seems like Golden State Warriors have got this shit. If he makes this next free throw, Jimmy Butler, they're going to have to get a 3-pointer here, Houston Rockets. So what's the deal? Did Ngannou really blast a civilian with a bike? Yes. I mean, all these Cameroonian journalists are reporting on it as local news. So I guess ESPN is just really making fucking sure before they repost it. But there's a bunch of articles talking about it and a bunch of posts where the woman's family that got in a bike crash are saying Ngannou brought her here to the hospital, paid the bills, but you know. Here we go, 3-pointer to win the game. It's not gonna. Oh my god, it fucking went in. We're going to overtime. No, it didn't go in. Never mind. I can't fucking see anything. Dude, that's not your doing, Dwight Green. In any way, it's not your doing. Unleash the stank. So many farts. Poo, poo, fart, poo. Thank you for the 2, dude. Long-time viewer, first-time donating. I've already read this. Oh, no, wait. Long-time viewer, first-time donating because I'm a dumb redneck that doesn't know how to use a computer. Keep up the good shit. Thank you for the 5. It doesn't say you're a first-time donator, but I believe you regardless. Thank you for the $5, Braylon Roberson. I appreciate you, man. Thanks very much. Thank you. I do appreciate it, man. Watching my country vote itself into a shithole? Canada? Yeah. You can double on that shithole. Yep. Hear me out. Bring TRT back to the UFC. Thank you for the $2. Give an honest breakdown of Ian versus Buckley. Buckley destroys him start to finish, dude. No doubt about it. No, Ian could catch him coming in with a knee or something, but I don't know. Buckley moves very well. He mixes up wrestling. Ian Garry ain't going to fucking hold him down. He doesn't get tired. He ain't going to low output. So I think it could be interesting. He found Wonderboy's chin on the back foot, so I start a channel who wants to run that. Thank you for the